Hey yo, what do you do, guys? It's your boy. It's a boy lectures, and yeah, back with another weekly review. And I think today is gonna be a bit more noisier than the previous week. You can hear the flights. You can, but yeah, nonetheless, hi guys, it's your boy lectures, and I'm back with another video. With the weekly recap, seeing what the market did last week. And yeah, man, let's get into it. Today I'm gonna start with Nasdaq. Because I saw that ICT posted a video. He posted a video that actually looked so similar to what I'm trading. And when I looked at it, I'm like, man, I already have this thing going on. Let me just. I even dropped a comment saying that I have something like this going on, and I'm actually writing a script whereby my quadrants will be visible on the chart instead of having to place them with the fib, right? But yeah, so really, well, everyone knows that when we trade Nasdaq, we trade it at 9:30, okay? 9:30 New York time, which is 3 my time, right? Let's just go back to what happened. Man, I live close to an airport. So yeah, guys, please forgive me. uh, Forgive the noise, forgive the flights. You're gonna hear a lot of flights because I live near a flight school. I live near a flight school, so and a lot of the students when they're practicing, I guess they come towards my direction where I live. Yeah, so you're gonna hear a lot of flights coming and going. But yeah, nonetheless, let's get to it. So on on Sunday, the market opened and it gapped up, but really, as we know, a gap up is actually just another candle with an imbalance, a huge imbalance. And as we know that an imbalance has to be balanced out. We don't know when, we don't know how, but we know that we need the price has to be balanced, right? So as you know, we only trade from 9:30. I wake up around um 8 8 a.m. New York time, which is 2 p.m. my time. Yeah, the reason why I wake up so late is because I work night shift. Yeah, I work at IT support for a company that is based overseas. I live in South Africa, so I work for a company that is in Malta. So yeah, nonetheless, let's see. So, price opens, does what it does. I never took those trades and all that because I was up around this time. It's during my work time. My night shift ends around here, so I was up to see this whole thing happen, right? But nonetheless, told myself it's still early. It's Monday. Let's see what price does, right? I'm just gonna change back to my time because it's quite confusing for me. I'm just gonna change back to my time. Johannesburg. There we go, right? So on Monday, price opens, does what it does. It breaks out with two candles. Yeah, two candles means a buy for us, but it's not our time, right? We only trade from 9:30, which is 3:30. But as you can see, on Nasdaq, we only trade 3:30 on Nasdaq. On gold, we trade from 2 p.m., sometimes 9 a.m., depending on how the market closed. Yeah, right. As you can see, price is making some sort of a head and shoulders. If you can look at it, you can see this looks like a head and shoulders. See, but yeah, nonetheless, let's forget about head and shoulders and whatnot, right? Um, So the rule is that let me first do this. The rule is that when we break below this with two candles, so this is candle number one, then candle number two. Okay, we count from half past 30, so half past 15:30. So this will be candle number one, and then this will be candle number two, meaning that our entry would be this candle, right? That is the rule, and we take sales only if we are below the 50 moving average and below this, right? When we're below here, we don't take any buys. We don't take buys. We only look for sells, right? And when we are above, we only look for buys. Yeah, for anyone that is interested, drop a comment and tell me that you want to see the settings of this and if you think this is interesting for you, right? But yeah, nonetheless, price comes. Oh man, I need to get the premium. Price comes, closes there, but it was before our time, and then it comes again, it closes here. But you see, there's a rejection. Let's see, what did it reject off? See, it rejected off this level, this quadrant. Uh, it rejects here, goes all the way up, and closes above the 50% of this range. And then the next candle opens, goes back inside here, it rejects, and then it closes below this. And we know that this level is very strong. We can put our sell limit there, but we see that the sell limit wouldn't have been triggered, right? And then price goes down and closes below this one, two, three. See, closes below three lines going down. So that means this is a strong move. We sellers are in, and they're in to go hard, right? But we just met our first target, and then price comes, it rejects there, and then it closes here. Then we know that we have a fair value gap here. There's a fair value gap there, and as you know, there's confluence. Oh man, as I've said, but yeah, please forgive the noise of the flights. Yeah, but yeah, nonetheless, we see um there's confluence whereby, okay, we have a fair value gap, and we have this level that we rejected from, and now we just broke, and we just rejected again. So now we know that this level is very strong, right? So we take ourselves there. This is where our stop loss would be, but I put 50 points there for my stop loss, so this is where the stop loss would have been, right? And then take profit, these lows, targeting these lows. So let's see there. That would be a great great target. But also what I'm looking at is that how this candle closed. This candle closed below the target, this line. It closed below it, right? So we can trail our stop losses. So we would have been taken out. We would have been taken out there. After price closes here, we put our stop loss there. And then price would have came back and took us out there, right? That's that for day one. Nothing. It was just a straightforward textbook trade. I mean, even if you don't have all of that, everything that I had on the chart, and you just put on this fair value gap, that's it. That's all you needed for this trade. Nothing special, you know. The only thing that would have scared maybe a lot of people is how price went all the way down and just never came back to come and retest, you know. But yeah, this is a clean entry, clean sell, and it's inside of a macro because it's 1550, meaning that it's 950, you know. So it's inside of a macro. I mean, it's a perfect textbook sell for ICT traders, right? And then we go to Tuesday. Tuesday, this is it. This is 9:30 there, right? This candle inside, it's still inside, right? There and there, right? But you see, this candle when it starts, when this candle starts, it starts here, it opens and then it goes up, then it closes below one, two levels. When we close below two levels, we know that we are going down and it's below the 50 moving average. So we could have taken our cells there. You can take your cell there. Stop loss. This is a huge stop loss, but that's where the stop loss should be. Should be above this level, right? And then take profit. It hits the target straight up. You see, it turns on the target. So maybe for spread's sake, that's where your take profit would have been. You don't put your target straight there. You have to give it some room for the spread, right? But okay, let's say you missed that first trade. Uh, the second trade would have been you need two candles to close below. You need two candles to close below this level. So this is candle number one and this is candle number two. Then after candle number two, with candle number three, this is where we would have put in. This is where we were gonna put our limit, right? Because we only sell when price is going up. Understand? We don't put the sell stop here. We put a sell limit so that we sell when price is going up. That's what Michael always says. You sell while price is going up. Then when you buy whilst price is going down, right? So putting in that into action, we can say that okay, price closed with two candles there, and then it goes down and rejects here. Now we know that this level is a strong level because this is a huge rejection. We would count saying number one, number two, two levels. See, it rejected all the way. So for me, I would wait to see what happens there. I wouldn't enter the sell there immediately. I would wait, see what happens. Price goes down, it closes below. This would be number one, number two. Then it comes, but then we already know that this level is a strong level, right? And as price goes up and stops here with this order block, I know that there's a lot of people that have their stop losses in this level here, the middle, the consequence encroachment of this, right? So our limit would be there, would be tapped in, but this would be scary because this is a clear fair value gap, and that is real, right? Price could come there. So, but then to have a stop loss that is like this big is not worth it, right? Right. So I would rather just risk it, you know, and it's not like I'm breaking all my rules. This is the rule is I always have to be the stop loss has to be above the next level, right? So I'm not breaking any rules, and this would be the take profit, right? But as you can see, price after hitting take profit, it goes up to this fair value gap, and then it rejects off of it, right? It rejects off of that fair value gap. But if you look at something also, it went above the fair value gap, but look where it touched, where it rejected. Look at that. And then it just goes down. And if we put in our quadrants there, we'll see that we are rejecting. Look, see where we're rejecting. And then we go up. But yeah, nonetheless, that's that. This is for Tuesday. That's our trade for Tuesday. And then Wednesday. So on Wednesday, if you're still new, you might have maybe took a loss on this because this price came out and then it closed above this. But remember, we need two candles after 15:30. After 9:30, we need two candles. So should have been candle number one, and then the next candle should have been candle number two. Then that's when we could buy. But then you see, candle number one closes outside, and candle number two closes inside, right? After it closes inside, this next candle closes outside, but where are we? We are below the 50 moving average, so we can't take that sell. We can't take that buy, right? The next candle that comes needs to close. This candle should have closed here. Then that's when we know that okay, now we are ready to go up. but as you can see, it rejects and then it closes around that level, right? So this is what's up, right? It comes and then it closes inside there. Oh man, these suck. It closes inside of this, so there is no trade for us. The trade would have been if we close it below this, right? Then we could have put our sell there and then stop loss above. But then this candle comes, it closes, we can count one, two, and then it closes here, right? So now we know that this is where our sell limit can be, right? It closes there, it comes, it rejects, but it didn't touch this. If it had touched this level, then I would know that we are coming back to this level. But then it didn't touch this level, it only rejected here and then closed. So now I know that I can put my sell limit here. I can put my sell limit there, gets triggered, and then my stop loss here, right? But this is a huge stop loss, 77, right? Okay, and then for your take profit, you need two candles to reject at a certain level in order for you to take your profit, to take profit, right? So what happens is that price comes, okay, let's take this out. Price goes all the way down, and then if you wanted to take an entry there, you would have missed it because um you would have missed it here because it didn't come back all the way up here to trigger you in. So you would have missed it and you're gonna wait one, two, and then put your limit there, and you would have been inside of the trade, right? There. But remember, we are holding from here, but this is another trade, right? I'm always aiming for 1:3, so it wouldn't have hit, you see, 2,89. But let's say this is where we're gonna be taken out, there, this level. Because once price reaches this level, you move your stop loss there. So as price is going down, if price comes and then it closes here, you put your stop loss above this, right? Then maybe you can put another sell, and then for the new sell, the stop loss will be here, right? But I know if you're trading futures on TradingView, you wouldn't be able to do that. You wouldn't be able to have two stop losses, huh? No, you actually can, because you can put two buy limits. You can put one if you, let's say maybe you take in you take one sell with one lot on a micro Nasdaq. You take your first one there, then your stop loss is there. Your so meaning your buy limit would be there for the one, right? Then when you try to take another sell here, and your next buy limit is here, and the other one is here. So this one is in profit. This buy limit would be in profit, and this one would be in a loss, right? So, but then with these two taken, you'd be in a break even. This would be a break even trade if this one gets taken out and this one gets taken out, right? I don't know if it's a good thing to have for this new entry to have your stop loss so far and in a loss, and then this one here, or just leave them both here. But I don't like that. I'd rather be break even, you know. But yeah, this would be trade number one. This would have been missed, and this would be trade number two. And again, this is where you'd be taken out. But for me, a sign for you to take profit is a rejection. So you see, this is a rejection, and then as price closes here, I would move my stop loss there, and I would be taken out by this candle. But yeah, price trades, does its thing, it goes up, whatever. This is not our trading window. It's not our time. And the way news, I think. FOMC or something like that. I don't know what news, but yeah, I don't trade. That's not my time. And then on Thursday was quite interesting. We already know that before 9:30, we already know that we are buyers today. All we're looking for is a buy at a certain level, right? We don't take trades beyond the second target. We only take trades from here today, right? We don't take trades beyond the second target. Beyond here going up, we don't take trades. We only take trades below this level. And if we can check there and there, right? So here we wouldn't have been triggered in. Why? Okay, we would have there, but on my broker I wasn't triggered in because of the spread, right? So what happened is that I already know that I'm a buyer. Price opens and then it comes and then it rejects in there. So now I know that this is where I can put my limit, right? So I put my limit there. If I was trading futures, I know for sure I would have been triggered in there, right? But with XM, you need more. I should maybe put my limit somewhere there, right? You need more room for the spread. But yeah, on futures, clean trade, take your buy there, take profit there, clean, done, right? Nothing fancy, straightforward. We already know we are buyers. As we rejected this level, we know this level is strong. We put our thingies there. You can drag your stop loss all the way below this order block. You can put it here, but that's a huge stop loss. So I rather just put it here. If it takes me out, it takes me out. But I know that the consequence encroachment of this is strong, man, for us to go all the way down. But yeah, we could have. We could have. I know there's a lot of people that were waiting for price to come here so they can take their buys, you know. So that's what I'm saying. Even if you put a stop loss like that, but it's too big, man. Maybe there, if price comes and taps just a high and then continues up, yeah, maybe that. But all the way down here, oh man, oh, oh. But yeah, it's good if you have a small account and you want to trade. You know, don't want to risk big. Yeah, small lot size. But yeah, if you want a big lot size and yeah, you know, good trade. Imagine holding all the way up to there. Let's see. Good trade. And then Friday, this is the trade that ICT showed, and I saw that we actually have the exact same entry, right? Let's see. Look at that. So price comes, uh, we open here, candle number one. We need the second candle to close outside. It doesn't. If this candle would have closed maybe here or here, then I was gonna take the buy, but I would have lost. But say candle number one opens and then it closes outside, we need the second candle to do the same. It doesn't. Third candle crosses one, two, three levels. Already after crossing all those, I already know that from here, from here all the way up to there, this is an order block, right? On the 15 minutes, but I wouldn't go there for now. But yeah, I already know that this is an order block and we have this breakup block as well. I know that I'm good, man. I put my sell. There's a lot of confluence. We are below the 50 moving average and we have a lot of energy, right? A lot of people are waiting for what? A lot of people are waiting for price to come back inside of this level and then go down. But I know, not that I know, but I had a feeling that this is one, two, three levels, man. That's a lot. And we didn't have any rejection here on this candle. If maybe this candle came to this low and then closed maybe somewhere here, then I would know that maybe we're gonna go up. Or maybe it tapped here and then closed here, then I know that go there. But there's no rejection on this candle. I put my limit, I put my stop loss, take profit, done. And if you missed this trade, you have one, two candles, third candle there, still have a trade, although still a good trade. Although, yeah, not a 4% trade, but yeah, it's still a good trade. I mean, you only what you're looking for is a 1:3 there. But since we have a lot of energy going down, you can just bet on the target, first target, you know. And that's that for Nasdaq, right? It's going to gold. The Friday trade missed. But yeah, Part of life, man. Gold was difficult on Monday because everyone was looking for this to get filled, but it only started moving from 2 a.m., which is 8 p.m. I think New York time. That's when it started going, showing direction straight, going all the way down. It went all the way down to here. But yeah, nonetheless, on Monday we know we have this. I took a buy here, and then I took a sell, took a loss day, and then I took another sell to profit, and then but yeah, I was done there. There's a video I think I went live actually after my shift. So yeah. But yeah, nonetheless, let's go into Monday. We only trade from 2 p.m. my time, which is 8 a.m. New York time. So 8 a.m. New York time, price steps into that, closes above this, and then it shoots all the way down, and then it closes below one. Okay, we can say it's two because if we zoom in, you see it closed below there, right? So it closed two levels. We have a rejection, but it not reach here, so I know I can put my sell there. If it came all the way down here, rejected, and then closed here, then I would know that we are coming here. But we only rejected here and then there. So I I didn't put my sell immediately here. What I did was I waited for price to close outside, and then I put my sell there, and I put my stop loss there, and then I got taken out, right? And then yeah, I got taken out by this because this was up there somewhere there. Right? And I was scared because this is a fair value gap, man. We can come back inside of that fair value gap. And then price came into profit. It was good profit, but it wasn't what I was looking for. I was looking for 1:3, right? So it took me out and then it came back there. And then what happened was as price went up, it took me out with this candle. The first one, I saw rejection number one. Then I see rejection number two. After seeing rejection number two, then I was like, I'm gonna put my limit here and I'm gonna put my stop loss here. But now I'm looking for 1:4 because I took a loss, one loss, right? So I need to recover that loss and make the 1:3 that I aim for on a daily. So that was my take profit. And yeah, take profit hits clean, no drama. There was a lot of drama because there was a lot of waiting, you know. There's a lot of waiting, but yeah. Ah, I didn't take the sell, but it is a valid sell. Let me show you. Bang. 2 a.m. straight. Let's say maybe you missed the sell, you were scared because this candle closed green, and then you want to enter here. It closed below, so we can count one, two. Let's see, three. Right. Next candle comes here and rejects, closes here. Sell limit would have been here, but it wasn't gonna be triggered in. Price goes down, and then it doesn't touch here, and then it goes back up into this level. Once you see price coming here, because let's see, this is a, what do you call it? We can say this is an order block, right? This is an order block on its own, and this is an implied fair value gap. Here we have an implied fair value gap, so we know that we could come to this level. I don't want to enter in the middle of nowhere. It's either enter here or there, and we only enter when price is going up. So after we reject here and come down and break this, we know that we should come for a retest, and we won't enter the midpoint, the 50%. We want the high there. But I didn't take this trade. It was gonna be difficult for me to analyze and see what's going on. So yeah. There was a trade at 11, but I was still asleep around this time. So yeah, but this was a cleanest trade because one, two. but it missed the sell limit. So this was gonna be main also like you're gonna have to press sell. I don't know how you're gonna do it, but yeah, this was a clean trade, man. I don't know how you're gonna execute it, but this is a clean trade. And then 2 p.m. This was not the cleanest trade. On Tuesday, yeah, this was not clean, man. Price, our trading window starts here. We know that we are sellers and we are below this. Price rejects here, closes above, almost touched here. So now I'm looking to see what price wants to do. Price goes, there's no rejection on this. So I know that we cancel, we reject, small rejection. And then another rejection, then we close below this. And I'm like, I'm not satisfied with that. I'm seeing this rejection. I'm like, if I take my sell here, I'll put my stop loss above this. But if you can check something, we're still in the discount, right? So I was like, should I take my sell? I'm like, no, let me just see what's happening. Let me just look at price and see what's happening because we can't say this is a double top because if it's a double top, this candle should have closed here. Then it's a double top. Then we could take our sell there when price comes back up to retest that. So I can't call this a double top. I need a double top. So this is number one, number two. But then it didn't close this below this low, right? So I'm like, I'm not happy about that. I want to see a double top. Then price comes up, goes down there, and then it goes up. We are above the 50 moving average. We can't take our sell. I'm like, okay, let's see how the next candle that closes below this would be closing below the 50 moving average. This price reject, and then it goes up, it closes there. Then I'm like, this is my trade. I take my sell there, stop loss above there, 1 is to 3 there, right? But this one was a tough one because price comes and then consolidates and then it puts you into a loss and then goes into take profit. So this was a difficult one, but a trade is a trade. And then Wednesday we had news, but yeah, this was a clean setup. I would take this anytime, any day. Hey, any day, anyone. What does Young Tuck say? Whatever Young Tuck says. But yeah, okay, so trading window opens there, price comes, it swishes all the way down. Shing. I put my sell limit here because we closed below 1, 2. I put my sell limit there. I put my stop loss there. Scary, but if you discipline, man. Why I put my stop loss here is because of the spread. The spread is not that big on thingy on XM, but yeah, it's a big spread. But yeah, price comes, kicks me in, it comes into profit, goes into a loss, and then it goes to a big loss. And I'm like, ah man, this is a losing trade. I should have waited. But I followed my rules. So I'm like, ah man, I followed the rules. It's part of life, right? Price goes up, and then it retests there. And let me show you something. See, we reject here. We come reject with the first rejection, second rejection. Once we break it, I knew that we were going. Then yeah, we took profits, clean trade, nothing special, nothing. Wow. Yeah, man, I wish I was up for this, but yeah, I was up, but I was working. And at this time of the day, during my work, it's quite too busy for me to try and look at the charts. Thursday, Thursday 2 p.m. I did not trade gold on Thursday. I did not trade gold on Thursday. I don't remember trading gold on Thursday. But yeah, we would have taken a stop loss because let's see. So we already know that we are buyers when we come to 2 p.m. But we see 2 is below this. So now we need 2 candles above this level, right? So price goes up. To be honest, I was gonna take the buy there and put my stop loss below here, and I was gonna get taken out. Then maybe I was gonna take another buy. Oh man, I took a trade. Let's see. I think I took a trade. I think I took a trade, man. Because this looks too familiar. I mean, this region. I think I took a trade here. I don't know why I took a trade there, but yeah, let's see. Yeah, I see. I took a trade there. There. Yeah. I don't know why I didn't trade at 2 at 2 p.m. my time. I have no idea, to be honest. But yeah, okay, yeah, so I did take a trade here, but this was my trade. I don't know what happened. I don't remember, and I wasn't live for me to actually remember what happened. But yeah, as you can see, I took my buys there, and I did not follow the rule here because this candle had not closed yet when I took the buy. It was far from closing, but I took that buy there, and my stop loss was there. Take profit was there. I don't know what happened, but yeah, I guess I took that. I don't know how to explain it. I'm sorry about that. Maybe I saw the head and shoulder, small head and shoulder there, and I saw that we have to come take out these highs. So maybe that's why I took the buy there. But I did not follow the strategy that I'm showing right now. I followed a certain maybe another strategy, but yeah, I don't know. Nonetheless, I missed this sell. Here we coming in, we already know that we are sellers, we are looking for sells, and we only trade these 2 levels. Beyond this, we don't take sells, right? Yeah, it was a sad one for me because I could have taken a sell there or there, but it was before my time, right? Let me show you. See? Clean in a confluence with the 50 moving average and all that. This one was gonna be tough because I was gonna put my sell limit there, but it didn't trigger. But really, I did not. I waited. Price went down. It closed 1, 2, so I knew that I must put my sell limit there. If I was trading futures, I would have been triggered in, right? But because I'm trading CFDs, I needed to put in. Remember that I have to put my accommodate my spread, right? But yeah, I was not in. But this is the trade, man. This would have been the trade. 1:3 is there, but there before price goes back up. That's what. Right. This was a clean sale. I was sad because man, on this it was like this. The take profit hit, but on my trading account, on my trading account, uh, the trade didn't take place. You know. But yeah, man. And even on my paper trade, I didn't put the limit on my paper trade for this. Yeah. Yeah, sell there. We have another sell here and here. Because we closed 1, 2 this candle. See? Clean, clean. But this was gonna be a hard hold because you are in profit of 1 is to 1.7, then back into a loss and then take profit. But yeah, there's that. For those that like the Russell, I'm still trying to see how the strategy works on the Russell, and I see that it's working, and I'm just trying to see because I want to buy a futures account and see how I do, and I want to trade the Russell only for futures, right? Nasdaq, I'll trade it on CFD. Futures, I want to trade this. Monday, let's see. Monday, candle number one, close inside. We don't have candles that are closing outside. We don't have two candles closing outside, so we come back down, right? This cat, we go all the way, we close here. We know, so we don't have a rejection on this candle, so your entry would be here and it's below the 50 moving average. First entry here, but maybe you're skeptical, but it's in the macro. Maybe skeptical, you want to see us take out this low, maybe the opening. Then we come out, we take out the open, we close there, then you take your sell there. This rejection is not too big for us to want to come all the way here. If we had rejected like this, no, if this candle rejected like this and closed here, then we know that we would come here and go. Since we don't have a huge rejection, that's our entry there. Let's say maybe you missed this and you missed that. This would be number one, number two. Let's see. Candle number one, candle number two, rejection. This is a huge rejection, so I will put my limit here, right? But you see, it did not hit. It went all the way down first before it came back up to trigger you in. So the best trades were up here. Well, let's see. Clean trade. -3, -4. Clean trade. Uh, let's see, number day 230. This is your sell there because you can count one, two. It's like three or something. Let's see how many lines you crossed. So we crossed. Even this one crossed a lot of lines, but it's the first candle of the open, man. Rather wait the next one at least, you know. But yeah, so this one is 1, 2, 3. See, but this rejection is huge. I was gonna put myself like limit there, so I would have missed this. Then 1, 2, sell limit there, clean sell. Yeah, stop loss there, take profit. Let's see what it looks like on the numbers. 150 for 700. This is crazy, man. This is crazy. But yeah, I want to buy an account on the futures. I think I'm gonna buy an account with Top Step. Let's see. Wednesday. Wednesday we open there, we reject there. 1, 2. This was gonna be an entry. Let's see. Yeah. Mm. Kwali things up is nga ngifuna ugrasa. Nyaphela njani ma? Usalele kwamanje. Sekuyisikhathi sakhe sokuvuka manje. Ngiyabanda. Sekusele kancane manje. Kodwa lo moya ozayo uzobe i-dust. Eish, kodwa uyaphenya. stop loss day. Let's see. Lungile ma. This is stop loss. I don't want to talk much. I don't want to say much. Stop loss, straight up. Ouch. Ouch. Let's see. This was a crazy one, man, because this is your first candle, second candle. Yeah. I mean, and this one shows straight up that we wanna sell, but yeah. Ouch. Let's see. There. Okay. One, two, three, no rejection. My sell was gonna be here. My stop loss there would have been taken out with a stop loss, man. And as we close, I was gonna put another sell there again because it can take two losses in a day, right? So yeah, man. I think I was gonna take a loss and then a profit. Let's see. Because to be honest, I don't have a reason. I don't have any reason to put my stop loss beyond this, you know. So yeah, I was gonna be taken out and then take another sell. Let's see. I was gonna be out and then another sell, then we hold. Look at that. We closed below. This is only 5 minutes, right? So we closed below here. I know that my stop loss can be here, right? And then and then price closes and then it goes up to there and then it closes here. Then I know my stop loss can be here now, right? Comes, closes there, then it would be halfway. And man, this was a crazy ass trade. Let's see where I was gonna be taken now. Theoretically, I was gonna be taken here. After this rejection, I was gonna want to trail very hard, like close trailing, But yeah, this was crazy, man. This is a crazy ass trade, man. But yeah, that's that. Yeah, that's the strategy. And if you wanna know the settings, just drop a comment and ask me what the settings are for this op. This is from Lux Argo, you know. Yeah, just ask me what the settings are. Don't try to crack your brain and see, but I can tell you, can show you 5 a.m. my time and to 8:45 my time. That's the range that we need, the high of that and the low of that. Then yeah, we're good for the day. But yeah, guys, that's the strategy, and it's your boy Lectures again with another weekly review. And from next week, I'm gonna be trading live again. I wanna try and be consistent for like 30 days, trading live every day, and see how this goes. Yeah, guys, if you're interested, just comment and I'll give you the settings and I'll send you videos on how, like, full on video on how I use this and what I teach people. And if maybe this is not for you, I have a lot of strategies that I can share. And yeah, it's all thanks to ICT, man. Yeah. But yeah, other than that, guys, I'm out. My shift is almost starting. I have like 34 minutes before my shift starts. So yeah. See ya. Goodbye.